Kirkpatrick. Welcome back. Boy, it's been a hard 2.5, 3 weeks here for me. Man, went to the Okie Homestead Expo. Enjoyed it immensely. Saw some friends and some new acquaintances too. And got my guitar signed by a bunch of YouTubers. Anyhow, I'll do something on that later. And if I missed you getting to sign my guitar, I apologize. That second day of the expo, boy, it was colder than a well digger's butt in Montana. Wind was blowing, and man, I started coming down with the chills and the fever. And got it all choked up. Left out of there and went to Sulphur, Oklahoma. Stayed at Dusty's Cabins, Cross Timbers Bison. Man, I love his cabins. Yeah. Called Rocky Point Cabins or something like that. Anyhow. And man, it just kept wearing on me. And I had scheduled to go fishing with Daniel in Houston and Brandon Layton, and I couldn't do it. It just, I got something, it just, so I had to pull up stakes and come home. It was a tough drive too now. Anyhow, got home, fought it off for a few days, went to the doctor, and I got a mild case of pneumonia. Not enough to put me in the hospital, but enough to put me on some powerful medication. And I did go to work, and worked 3 or 4 hours a day. I'd come home and it's rough. I'm better, getting better. I ain't over it yet. Figure another week I'll be back froggy and cantankerous as ever. Right now, I'm still fighting it. But I looked at my YouTube numbers, and I appreciate y'all that didn't unsubscribe because I ain't posted nothing in about 3 weeks. Man, I wanted to post all kind of stuff up there. I just didn't feel like filming. I mean, y'all know how it is when you get feeling bad. Anyway, I got to feeling bad and rough. Anyway, just don't worry about that. Just don't talk about that. I'm getting better. I'm thinking about another week I'll be able to be back at normal. Just want to try to give y'all an update. And let y'all know I'm doing all right. And I'll start posting some videos, and got a bunch of stuff wrote down over here I want to do, and a few stories. And I had a couple of stories on my travel there that were unique, people I met. So I'll be telling y'all about that. All those that like stories, and I'll be doing some more guitar picking. I gotta take this thing to the shop tomorrow, and when you travel with a guitar, the weather affects it and change. I gotta take it to the shop tomorrow and put some strings on it and maybe tighten the neck up just a little bit. Anyway, y'all that play a musical instrument will understand. Even though I kept it in the case and all that, temperature changes go crazy. I will say one thing though. When I got up to Pryor, Oklahoma for the Okie Homestead, I stayed at a ranch out there called the Windsong Adventures or something or other. Had a big old house, banquet room, all to myself. My buddy Roger, he couldn't come. He was coming with his wife and his daughter and her husband. He was gonna pull the boat. We had a big time plan, but he got diagnosed with an aneurysm, and they don't want him to travel. He's got to have surgery. So, and at the same time, his cataract, he had cataract surgery. So, yeah, he's falling apart like me. He's a heck to get old, ain't it? Yeah, it is. But anyway, I'm trying to give y'all an update on what's going on in my life, and try to get back to telling y'all some good stories. I mean, I met some amazing people on this journey. crazy. Anyway, that's videos coming up. I'm gonna start putting out some more videos. Just want to let y'all know I'm hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit. You ain't gonna get me out of there easy. But yeah, one thing I did when I left, and I suggest all y'all do this. I don't know if y'all do this or not, but you know, you go on a little trip, whether it's a weekend trip, 1 day, 2 days, or whatever. You come back home and you see all your clocks are flashing. Well, you know the power went off. When I say all your clocks, my house, it's the microwave and I've got some other little instrument around here. Everything else is solar, radio control, whatever. Anyway, my freezer, I always do this. I put a cup of water in there and I freeze it. And then I put let's see if I can get this to focus. Come here. See that right there? See, it's already melting. I have added that. See that nickel in there? That's a little cup of water with a nickel right there. Stick that in your freezer. And when you come home, if that nickel is at the bottom of that water, well, your power's been off long enough to everything in there to unthaw. Luckily mine wasn't. It was just in there just a little ways. So, I mean, my mama was here and she knew the power went off in this bed, but she don't keep up with my refrigerator and freezers as I've got. But anyway, that's a little tip for today. Yep. Take your little cup, put some water in it, put your nickel in there, and if they've been gone for a while and you come back and that nickel sunk to the bottom of that cup, your freezer has gotten above 32 degrees. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd throw that tip out there to y'all. Also, I got a song I want y'all to listen to. And the artist, his name is Charlie Crockett. Now, I met Charlie Crockett a few years back down in Valdosta, Georgia, when I was in the pecan business down there close to Valdosta. And I met Charlie. And Charlie is he's from Texas, and he growed up hard. Anyway, when he records, he goes to a little studio in Valdosta, Georgia, and records. But anyway, song I want y'all to look up on Charlie Crockett: Hard Luck and Circumstances. Yeah, Hard Luck and Circumstances by Charlie Crockett. He's got a bunch of other stuff y'all like too. He's got one song I really like, but it's hard to find it. It's called I Ain't Done Losing Yet. I Ain't Done Losing Yet. You have to really search YouTube to find that, but yeah, I ain't done losing yet. Anyway, I want y'all to listen to Hard Luck and Circumstances and introduce you to Charlie Crockett. You ain't gonna hear him on the radio hardly at all, because he ain't in Nashville. He didn't sell out to Nashville. Matter of fact, one of his biggest hits is Music City, USA. About not selling out to Nashville. But anyway, Hard Luck and Circumstances, Charlie Crockett. And Ed Kirkpatrick is on the mend. So I'll be back full force here just shortly. Y'all bear with me. And again, I want to thank everybody, because I've known people, you get off line there or whatever, lose a bunch of subscribers. I hadn't lost a single one. And I appreciate everybody for hanging in there to this old dude. This old storytelling, singing country boy from the central Georgia swamps. That's what I am, and that's just the way it is. So with all these hard-looking circumstances, I'm going to be all right. Y'all check Charlie Crockett out. God bless you. Love you. Walk with Jesus. See you on the next one. Adios, amigos.